Aaron Rodgers had parting words for Anthony Barr. Bruce Cluckone, Associate Press. It was perhaps the most watched moment in an NFL season full of terrible injuries to star players. Yet somehow what happened after Aaron Rodgers suffered a broken collarbone on a tackle by Anthony Barr has come down to a he said. Let's flash back quickly to October 15 in the game between the Minnesota Vikings and Green Bay Packers. Rodgers, who was hurt midway through the first quarter in Minneapolis, walked off the field and directed a curse-word-laden comment in Barr's direction. Events revolving around that moment, though, are unclear. Rodgers started this last week when he described what happened on the play, telling Conan O'Brien in outtakes on his TBS show that, although cameras caught his comments, they didn't show what preceded them. I looked over at him as I walked off the field. He said, the cameras caught me saying something to him, but what they missed was him giving the finger and the suck it sign. There's no respect anymore in this business. But I'm good now. 13 screws later and here I am. ESPN reported that Barr grabbed his crotch after the hit, but the NFL is not looking into the allegation, which Barr took pains to crush on social media Saturday. Shaking my head. This guy got y'all sick, fooled man, he wrote. After the play, I go back to the huddle. Don't even look or say a word to him. Once he gets up, I'm waiting for the play call and hear someone shouting all kinds of profanities. I look over and it's y'all months. Sick, calling me all kinds of names. F you this, F you that, as he's walking off the field. So naturally I responded, I don't care if you sick, Aaron Rodgers or Mr. Rodgers. If you say something like that you're gonna get a response from me. I could go on a talk show every weekend and complain about the disrespectful things players say or do. If he takes the lick and keeps it pushing, we aren't still talking about this. Barr added the hashtags number 13 days later and get over it for good measure. Not surprisingly, there was a difference of opinion over the hit, too, which Packers coach Mike McCarthy regarded as illegal and unnecessary. Barr, who was not flagged or fined on the play, initially said that he wasn't certain exactly what Rodgers had said to him. He wasn't happy. And I understand. He probably realized that he was injured at that time and he wasn't happy. Barr said, I probably would have had that same reaction. It's fine. Here again is the Fox Sports replay of Rodgers being taken down by Anthony Barr. _JW pic. Twitter.com _NTIOYQH and DJ Wild and Tausch. At Wild and Tausch. October 15, 2017. Rodgers underwent surgery in which a number of screws were placed in his collarbone on October 19 and he seemingly walked back the 13 screws comment in a text exchange with ESPN.com's Jason Wild. It's TV. Sometimes you exaggerate, and then sometimes you tell the truth. Wild said that he joked his activities in the Los Angeles area. Reading into the wild with my feet in the sand at the beach. Recovering. With the Packers on their bye this week, he plans to return to the team Monday. So, if he was joking about 13 screws, maybe he was exaggerating, too. About Barr, maybe he'll clear all this up this week when he returns to Green Bay after having surgery and recuperating in Southern California. Or not. In any case, the exchange spices up the deck. 23 matchup between the Vikings and Packers in Lambeau Field. That game comes a week after Rodgers would be eligible to play, if his collarbone heals cooperatively and if the Packers are in playoff contention. Read more from the Post. The NFL's new problem. An owner's tone-deaf comment has players considering protest. Packers Martellus Bennett says he's pretty sure this NFL season is his last. Dartmouth assistant ejected for smashing window in coach's box during Harvard loss. Thomas Boswell. Real apologizes and civility rules at World Series. Penn State now must hope it's this year's Ohio State.